Bro, when I tell you, I moved the curtains to close the window and the biggest, fattest, whatever flying bug just flew like at me. And I dodged like freaking Goku. Oh, I went like that. But god damn. We're back for another reaction. You thought I was gonna stop. You thought I've been discouraged. No. I'm actually encouraged to keep doing it because it pisses you off. Here we go. We got 8 most disturbing things caught on dashcam footage, volume 3. Let's start. I don't want to get copyrighted. That song is a nice song, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted. All right. Let's see this. Volume 3, guys.
Dashcam video was captured in Australia. Two men in a Mercedes are driving down the highway when, through their rear dashcam, a car is seen quickly approaching.
Uh-oh.
It then swerves around the two guys before getting in front of them and slamming on the brakes, clearly trying to run them off the road. But what first off his road rage soon takes a more serious and disturbing turn. The two men notice the driver has an axe and is now waving it out his window and threatening them.
Oh, he's got an axe, dude. Like, what are you doing? Oh, keep distance, bro.
What? Australia? Yo, like...
The sudden and unexpected encounter forces the two men to take a quick U-turn to lose the guy, but he continues to follow them. The situation is then taken even further when the two use the next exit and approach a roundabout.
Oh!
Whoa! Keep driving, holy! Man, cool cops. Yeah.
All right, bro, listen to me. This is where my John Wick instincts come in. You see that car? If that was me in the Mercedes, I would have done a real fast wheelie, right? Turn around, 180 degrees, and drive past the guy, and I'm gone. 1,000 miles per hour, 120 miles per hour, and I'm out. Yeah, nobody chasing me like that. Not with a hatchet, bro. But damn, he did hit him though. That's an expensive car. Guys, how much is a Mercedes? Like 80K or something? Again. What an idiot.
2 times the Mercedes is rear-ended, the second of which causes the attacker to spin out, sending him off the road. This allowed the two guys to get away. They would then drive to the nearest police station where they would report what had just happened.
Remember what I always say. If you are being followed, always go to a police station. And these guys did that. Congratulations. They're smart and rich.
The car was gone. However, a few hours later, they would find the vehicle on the road, and from there, the driver was arrested. Later, the owner of the dashcam footage would give the video more context. Apparently, the driver chasing them, for whatever reason, was 100% convinced they had robbed his house the night before.
What?
But obviously this wasn't the case. The two guys had never before even seen the man. It was determined that he was under the influence of something. He would be charged with multiple offenses, which put him in prison for 2 years.
You guys heard that? You heard that, right? Hold on. Let me close the window real quick. Give me a second.
In August of...
We're not out. We're good though. What? We're alright. Dad, what if a tree falls on us? Please, God, help us. You're doing good. Oh my God. Dad, we can't get out.
I'm getting out. You can't drive back. We get that out of the road. We get gloves.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Dad, we gotta get out of here.
Yo, W dad, bro.
A fallen tree.
This is why you need it. This is why we need fathers, bro. Because of this. This is why we need fathers.
They had nowhere to go but back, so they ended up reversing through everything they had just went. This dashcam footage shows the armed robbery of a cab driver. The driver, Ralph Valletta, had just started his shift. This was his first ride of the day. He was stopped at a light, and the rider can be seen in the back slouched down. But abruptly, he sits up.
Wait. That's a cop in the back. Oh, you are an idiot.
And the rider can be seen in the back slouched down. But abruptly, he sits up and demands Ralph give him everything he has.
This is a robbery, man.
Right, hey.
Give me all your money, man.
Man, I don't.
Give me everything you got. Give me it now.
All right.
I need it now.
All right.
We can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man.
Everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What else you got?
I just
Let me see
started.
your wallet. Let me see your.
I don't have anything in my wallet.
We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man.
We can do this the hard way. We can do this the easy way, man. Bro, people like this don't deserve anything good in life. Like, this person is a worthless, space taking, air breather taking, doesn't deserve to live type of person, bro. I don't care what anyone bro. This shit makes me so mad, bro. I don't care what anyone is going through. If they do this, you're a worthless piece of crap and you deserve the worst in life. Like, actually. Like, you actually deserve the worst in life if you do something like this. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care if your family is dying and you're a worse person and you don't deserve to live. And I hope people like this rot in a cell far, far away from any civilization. You know, send them to space, bro. Space jail.
Let me see your phone.
Yo, NASA, space jail, bro.
If you don't want to die, man.
Okay.
Give it all to me now.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to the rider, a police cruiser was stopped at the same light directly behind them. At some point during the robbery, the light to the lane they were in had turned green, and seeing that they weren't moving, the officer put on his lights and got out to investigate.
Don't have anything in my wallet. I don't
Give
carry
me your
it.
wallet and your phone. I need your wallet.
No, please don't give me my phone. I need that for my. There's a cop behind us. There's cops in this.
Idiot, bro. Moron. I hope he goes to jail forever, bro. Don't let him out, bro. Just give him life, bro. I don't even care. Give him life. Armed robbers should deserve life, bro.
The officer would realize that a robbery was taking place. So, in response, he would order the rider out of the car, where he would then be detained. The rider was arrested.
Yo, punch him in the
and
face, bro.
charged with
Like,
multiple offenses.
actually.
In April of 2021, a man named Mitch Kuhn was driving on the highway back from work when he saw this.
What is that?
This. A child
Is that a baby?
looks to be wearing a large jacket, or that's possibly wrapped in a blanket, begins walking out.
Is that
in
a
the
baby?
middle of the
That's a
highway,
baby.
Just barely missing Mitch's truck. Mitch was towing a trailer.
This is not the
and felt that he
distribution
was
system
about
you
to
want, bro.
stop to cause
This
an
you
accident.
want the cat distribution system, not the baby distribution system. That's not good, bro.
An unattended child walking on the highway. Police assured Mitch that they'd send out patrol units immediately.
Oh my god.
An hour later, Mitch called again
An hour
for a
later.
follow-up, as well as to offer the footage he had caught on his dash cam. But he was told that it wouldn't be necessary, as the child had been collected safely and was on his way home. However, strangely, police would later state that no child was found, despite officers searching the area until 3:45 a.m. Additionally, they would claim that at no point did they tell Mitch that they had found the child. The next morning, multiple volunteers commenced a search of the area, but no child was ever found, and therefore the search eventually ended. At the time the footage was captured, there were no reports of a missing child in the area.
So what were they
It
talking about?
remains
So what is
unknown
that?
Who exactly was captured in this video?
Bro, that was a ghost, bro.
This dashcam
A whole
footage was
ghost.
captured in the streets of Taiwan. Right away,
Taiwan.
The video takes place in the midst of a storm.
That's an
A
Asian,
storm
right?
Where the winds are strong enough to throw around debris. At one point, debris is even seen flying against the windshield. But
Damn.
little did the drivers know that an actual tornado was forming right behind them and quickly heading in their direction.
Yo, question. Y'all think you can outrun a tornado? I can. Easy. You know how you can. Here's how you can outrun a tornado. Just move your leg forward, other leg forward, 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 forward. Just do that real fast. You can outrun a tornado.
The dashcam footage captures the
Where
exact
that? What? Where did that person come from? Where did that person come from? Like right here. Where did they come
Dashcam
from?
footage captures the exact moment the tornado went directly through them. It was even strong enough to lift vehicles off the ground, which can actually be seen with the white van that pulls out onto the road. The
Whee!
wheels of the vehicle leave the ground, and it begins to get full-on dragged by the tornado, seemingly disappearing.
That's a GTA cheat code,
But
bro.
once the tornado passes, it can be seen much further down the road, wedged in between two trees. More concerning, however, is the person that gets thrown by the tornado on the right side of the road. Unfortunately, this woman would suffer major injuries and would be taken to the hospital. The storm would go on to produce further damage in the form of 50 inches of rain that would cause multiple deadly landslides.
At least she's not
This video was
dead.
taken in Russia.
Russia.
Shows the dashcam footage of a man driving down a desolate and long stretch of dirt road. Then, up ahead is a car parked in such a way so as to block traffic. Two men with baseball bats begin walking up to the driver, and that's when it becomes clear that this is a robbery, and the parked car is an intentional makeshift roadblock. The driver tries to escape, but the two men get in the way and do their best to prevent it. Fortunately, the driver had a window of opportunity and took advantage. He slammed on the gas and was able to get away unscathed. He then drove around the roadblock and was free. It's
Quick maneuver, round the
the two men
van.
with
Nice.
baseball bats
That's
were
how you get away.
arrested.
Now drive to the police station. What's the Russian 911?
In late November of 2015, a large catastrophic bushfire broke out in South Australia. This dashcam footage was captured by one of the fire trucks responding to the incident. Right from the start of the video, enormous smoke clouds are shown, depicting just how large the fire had gotten.
Damn.
As the trucks continue forward, visibility gradually worsens. It gets so bad to where the fire trucks are forced to stop. Then, in the distance, the fire itself can be seen, spreading towards them unnervingly fast.
Is that blue? Is that blue? Is that a blue fire? Oh, hell no, bro. Blue fire, hell no. You run, bro. That's blue. Or is it? Bam.
A miscommunication between the two trucks resulted in a collision. The truck in the front was attempting to back up out of the fire, while the truck with the dashcam was entering what's known as a burnover. A burnover is a fire truck protection protocol where the truck stays in place and the crew deploys Velcro blankets to protect themselves from the heat. Water is sprayed outside of the vehicle to keep it from catching on fire, and in the inside, breathing masks are used by the crew. During this protocol, however, the crew from the truck in the front can be heard desperately explaining how they didn't have water for a burnover, or rather their truck's sprinkler system wasn't working properly. They couldn't stay in place and were forced to drive forward in the hopes of escaping the fire, which you can actually see in the video as the truck fades into the distance. Fortunately, this move would end up saving their lives.
Nice.
They would make it to the other side of the fire, and everyone inside the truck, as well as the one with the dash cam, would make it out with minimal injuries. This footage was captured way back in 2012. It takes place near an airport in Moscow.
I remember where I was. I remember exactly where I was. I was in Spanish class. Actually, no, I wasn't. I was going home. But I remember that day. That day was crazy because everyone was like, yo, the world's going to end. The world's going to end. But nothing happened. It just rained really hard that day.
Russia. The airport
Russia
is right
again?
next to a highway. And on December 29th, this dashcam footage would capture the disturbing moments a plane missed the runway and crash landed just on the right side of the highway.
Dang, bro. Damn. Oh. Yo.
It turns out the plane had mistakenly overshot the runway because of bad weather conditions, so when it landed, it didn't have enough room to brake. This left it no choice but to go directly into the highway, causing plane seats and other debris to shoot towards passing vehicles, all of which can be clearly seen in the footage. At the time of the crash, the plane was only carrying crew members. No passengers were on board. But
Anyone died though?
unfortunately, 5 of the 8 total crew members would lose their lives.
Oh.
The driver of the vehicle with the dash cam would make it out unharmed.
Dang, man. That sucks. Anyway, to all you haters out there, I'm gonna keep recording reaction videos. Bye.